Hi guys, it's Marsha coming at you live. I am using my laptop today so that I could do a few demonstrations, and I'm gonna wait on some of you guys to come in here. I am in the middle of doing my reboot. So hey Mary. So it's been very interesting. Hey Carmen, hey Pamela. Oh, you're all coming in. Hey Bonnie, hey Misty. So I have some questions that I posted, and I don't know if you can see those questions, but there are a few questions that I posted. So you guys can put the answers in there. Hey Julie, hey Destiny, hey Shelly, hey Tammy. All right, so I'm not sure if those questions are showing up or not. Christopher is my son, and he is moderating it. So we will see, and hopefully he'll be able to see on the other end and play with it. So Christopher, if you are in the room, comment below. Want to make sure that he is in and on it. So he will come in later on if he's not in now. So we got about 20 of you on. That was fast. So hello, hello, hello. I hope my connection is okay tonight. Give me some thumbs up if the connection is okay. I've been working diligently with my internet service provider today, and it has been absolutely insane. Hopefully I'm good. All right, so I'm gonna, yep, there we go. Awesome. Woo, awesome. All right, so what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna go over a few things. First of all, I want to do kind of some warm checks and see where we're at on some things. I need you to go, oh yeah, I'm so glad. Awesome. So I've been really fighting with my internet service provider to try and get a good connection. So hopefully we won't have any interruptions tonight. It has been, woo, some kind of something. So I see so many of you here. Hey girl, hey. Oh, wow. Lots of you are here. Okay, so wonderful. I forget when I'm on my laptop, I have to scroll down. So, hey, y'all. So if this is your first time coming, drop a 1 below. So if this is your very first time here, drop a 1 below. So if it's your first time, what I'm going to do is there's a link up top to the workshop, and there's a link also up top for the Dropbox files that we do use on this. So I want you guys to have access to that. Oh, whatever it is, it won't load. Bummer. Okay. So I have to work on that. Facebook is a little different. I was trying initially to do these meetings on Zoom, but Facebook won out. But that's okay. We'll still move on. So most of you know that right now I'm doing my reboot. I did want to mention that briefly because I have not had any food since Sunday night. Okay. So most of you are like right now, holy cow, no way. I would be starving to pieces. Well, you don't starve to pieces on this. I have several in my reboot troop that are amazing, and they do this with me every month, and they are on it, and I keep them motivated. They keep me motivated. And so basically we use the products in this box, and we're not hungry. The first day, my girl Kimber was like, I don't know if I could do this. So Melissa, welcome to the first one. We do have a link for the previous 3 recorded sessions as well that you'll want to catch up on for sure. So during the reboot, we really make sure to get water. So water's really hard for me. Is water hard for you guys? I want y'all to drop below. Hi, Chandra and Barbara. I want y'all to drop below how many ounces of water a day you think you're drinking. How many ounces of water a day are you drinking? Okay, so when I do the reboot, I really try and focus on water a lot. Y'all are going to see me drink a lot through this because it's just part of it. Thank you so much, Melissa. I am doing so good. I'm so proud of myself. So basically, the reboot is a 60-hour fast, and I use the products that I have available to do that. And it just cleanses my body, and it makes me in charge of my whole system, and I like that. I like that a lot. So how many of you guys are in this now like 4 weeks? Y'all have, this is the 4th week, so yay. I want some 2s below. Drop me some 2s below if you've been here every single one. Oh, I love seeing that. All right, so your numbers, we're going to talk about that water because I see 24 to 36, 24, 36, 70, 10, 64. Ooh, goodness, we're going to talk about that water, so we need to talk about that. Drop me some 2s below. What did I say? Oh, goodness. 16. All right, so 16 ounces. I'm getting trapped on these numbers. So if you've been here since the very beginning, drop a 2 below and let me know that you have been here to every single one. Bonnie has, Lorraine has, Mary has, You did a reboot once. Oh, you had stomach issues. Goodness gracious. Well, you do. It is cleansing your body out. So don't be afraid, because my very first reboot, I lived in the bathroom. It was ridiculous. Jeremiah's been to all of them. So Shelly, you're at 64. Nikki, oh my goodness. I love you, Nikki. Nicole Parker Gunn. Let's give a shout out to Nikki. 125 ounces. Yes, girl. 48 ounces, 80 ounces. Oh, that's our second place, Bonnie. Whoop, 80 ounces. Okay, so I see a bunch of twos. So you guys are coming back. That is all. And that's okay that they're not all live, Shelly. Good for you. If you go back and watch them, you are learning. You do not have to be live. Sandra's 40. Okay, so I'm guessing a good opening thing. Thank you, Christopher, for dropping that link. Christopher, if you could work on those questions that I have listed in there. They're like little poll questions. That you can show them those individual questions. I don't know if they'll come up. They said they weren't loading. So let's go to our book. So for those of you who have been here for a few weeks, you know that we have our book, 32 ounces. Okay. So, my son's so smart. He has a pinned comment. He's so smart. Hey, Carolyn. Hey, Martha. I love this kid. He keeps me straight. He's the one that has all the good stuff going on. So he is amazing. So we're going to talk about a little bit of review stuff, but obviously we need to review water. So water is so important, guys. Water. Let's turn it right side. Water. This is the most important thing, okay? It gives you better fat metabolism, decreases your cravings, flushes toxins from your body, gives you a healthier skin and complexion, and more. All right, so a lot of you say, oh man, you're glowing. You look so great. Wow. Drink more water, guys. I really, really work very, very hard. Now, what happens if you don't drink the water, you say? Okay, so if you don't drink the water, it can hinder your weight. Pamela, 24 ounces. So you guys, let's go over the numbers that we've got. We got 24 a few times, okay? 36, then we had 10. You know who you are. We had 64, 40, 70, but I love honesty. I love it. Y'all know I love my honest people. Hey, girl, hey. We have 48, 64, 88. The largest number I saw was 125. A shout out again to my Nikki, because 125 is good. So I want you to take the amount of ounces of water that you drank and multiply it times 2. So if you had 24 ounces of water, multiply it times 2. Okay, so that accounts for 48 pounds on your body. So you take your weight, you divide it in half. That's how many water. Oh, Carolyn, what? Shout out for 96. That's wonderful. Mary, 84. You guys are on it. Good. So if you are drinking, say you weigh 200 pounds, you want to drink 100 ounces of water every single day. 100 ounces of water every single day. So I know there's nobody in here that weighs 48 pounds now, y'all. Come on, because a few of you said 24 ounces. So you really need to jump that up. So if their scale's not moving, you might be having a little bit of a hard time when it comes to water. Now let's talk about water. So I want y'all to drop a 3 below if your scale is just not moving the way you want it to. Drop me some 3s. Let me see those 3s. Okay, so a few of you have heard me before talk about the fat whoosh. All right, so this is for all of you who think the scale is not moving. So let's talk about a cell, your body's cell. So we're going to say this represents your cell, okay? The cells in your body. All right, so your cell is all fat and happy. All right, you're like, woo-ha. We are full of fat. It's grinning. It's like, woo, yay, keep on eating. No. So it's happy. So you are now telling this cell, I am not going to fill you up anymore. You are just, okay, I see a lot of 3s. Y'all listen up, because this is for you. This cell is very, very happy. Very, very happy with you filling it up. It's full, and y'all feel that. It's hard. Look at that. That's hard. That is your cell. When you start keto, it is a chunky monkey. It is nice and full, okay? So what happens is, and this is part of where the water comes in, what happens is you begin adding, you're taking your carbs away, you're adding water, you're doing all of that, and it's starting to get very unhappy. It's like, well, I'm going to show her. because I'm going to hang on. She's done this before. She'll do it again. So this little boy right here is saying, I'm not letting go. I'm going to hold on. I'm not going to let go. So no matter how much you're eating, how much you're not eating, you are starving like, I have exercised my brains out. I have lowered all my carbs. I'm getting 20 grams of carbs or less. I am doing the thing. I am doing the thing. Well, this guy is trying to do his thing. He's trying to say, well, she's done it before. She's going to do it again. What am I going to do? That's right. Okay, so you got it. Yeah, dairy's another thing you got to watch out for. But you feel this, all right? So I want everyone to grab their hip right now. Just grab a little chunk of hip, just like that. Grab a little chunk of hip and feel it. Now, this is what you feel like if you're just going along. This is what a normal fat cell feels like. You grab your leg, it'll feel like that. So like I can't really squeeze it too much. It's going to move around, but it's a little firm, right? All right. So, am I still on? Y'all throw me some thumbs up if I'm still on. Am I still on? Matthew. I think I lost him. Am I still on? There we go. Okay, I see y'all. All right, so I wanted to say you've got the fat whoosh here, and he's trying desperately to hang on. Like, please, no, don't go away. So he's hanging on to every bit of fat that he can. All right. So now I have this going on. So did any of you feel something squishy like this on your hip? Y'all drop me a 4 if you felt squishy like this. Not this. This is a little firmer. Squishy like this. Y'all know what I'm saying? Like if you felt your hip and it felt like that. So if you had squishiness like that, okay, what that is what it feels like before a fat whoosh, okay? Because this little guy is filling up with water, all right? So he's full of water now. He said, woo, all right, we're hanging on, boys. We're not going nowhere. So it's hanging, and now look, you've got about the same size going on here, right? Same size. So even though it's squishier, you're looking at about the same size. So maybe your clothes are fitting the same. Maybe the scale's not moving. Guess what? That's okay. Because let me show you what's happening. Every time this cell fills up more and more with water until it's completely full, like this balloon is completely full, okay? And guess what happens? It collapses. Boom. And then it goes back to this normal size of a normal cell. So you're all of a sudden going to see this difference. All of a sudden going to see this difference. You're going to see it on the scale, and you're going to see it the way you feel. So that squishiness that you had, this is a precursor. That's why they call it you're about to get to the fat whoosh. So this is what it feels like right before the whoosh. So you can feel your legs. You'd be like, I think I'm about to have a whoosh, guys. So you can feel the difference. So every day, just grab that thigh a little bit and feel that. And you'll see what the fat whoosh is all about. Now, it may only be a couple of pounds. Because remember, you're just starting out. So give yourself a break. You're learning a lot. And I applaud all you guys that have done all of these. I'm super proud. But this is the goal. So imagine that you have a lot of these going on. You may have a few of them do a fat whoosh, and then you still have some in this stage, So you might have, boom, a lot of fat whooshes going on, right? You need that whoosh. We all need that whoosh. So that's why it's so, so important, guys. The most important thing about keto to remember is do not give up. I need to see some 5s for everybody that's all in committed, going to stay with the process, going to play out the 12 weeks of keto no matter what that scale says. I want to see some 5s. Y'all have got to be committed to the process. And that's what I'm saying. Just be committed to the process. Now, the water's real important. There you go. Lisa's committed. Let me see who else. Committed to the process. I noticed more than Lisa. So there we go. Nikki, I know Nikki's committed. Pamela, yep, and Pamela's brand spanking new. Tammy, Marina, I love it. You guys are committed. Misty, Susan, hey Toby, thanks for joining us. Wanda, yes, that's all right. That's good. Terry, Kimberly, I love it. So some of you heard just Carolyn, some of you heard just coming in, you're just getting committed. Mary, Shelley, so that's awesome. Being committed to the process is an amazing thing. We got Melissa, Tabitha, so you guys are awesome. I want to go through the next thing is several of you, Sandra, oh, y'all are awesome. So I'm committed to the process too. So this is another very important thing. Now this is a new sheet that you guys don't have, all right? So I'm going to post this in the group so you'll have it. So we want to talk about the keto symptom checker, all right? Are you deficient in minerals? This is super, super, super important, super important. And you know what? I want to stop right now. Let's give everybody a big hand that's committed. You guys are awesome. We have almost 50 of you in here. I am so excited. And do you guys know that only about 50%, or only about 10%, you guys are the 10%. You've lost 5 pounds and haven't started keto 100 yet. Okay, good, good. That's all right. You just started, Melissa. That's good. That's good. So you guys, as long as you're committed, you stay with the process, you come, you learn, you'll have it. Now, these are things you need to watch out for, not just in the beginning of keto, but doing keto all along. So let's talk about each one. This is potassium. What happens if I don't get 1,000 milligrams of potassium a day? I'm going to have abdominal bloating, cramps, heart palpitations, nausea, vomiting, ringing ears, dizziness, and constipation. Any of those things can happen when you lack potassium. So the more potassium you want to get to hit that 1,000 milligrams a day. Your zinc, if you don't have that, you're going to have weak immunity, acne or rashes, thinning hair, diarrhea, allergies, infections. Zinc is probably something I need to have. See this? It's just kind of cropping up on me. So I'm reading this now, but I'm reading it with you. Sometimes you forget. So you need to read this, read this, read this. This is why we are doing our books. So zinc, I know a couple of you said, I'm going to add some selenium, and I've added selenium, but I only take a small amount of zinc, and so I have to check and see if I get that 10 micrograms in. So let's talk about the next one. Let's talk about calcium. What happens when you lack calcium? Brittle nails and dry skin, high blood pressure, tingling in the fingers, chronic itching, tooth decay, lethargy. So are you guys experiencing any of that? Let's go and move on over to iodine. Now, iodine you don't want to overdo on. You only need 150 micrograms a day, but it's low body temperature. It's not cold, low body temperature. Spoon-like, weak nails, weakness, fatigue, swollen, sore thumb, cold hands and feet, pale skin. Selenium. Let's talk about magnesium. Let's talk about magnesium. Sleep issues, muscle spasms. Are you getting those cramps in your legs a lot? Anxiety, depression. Are you snippy? Are you taking people's heads off? It's not just because you're doing keto, baby. It's because you're doing keto without magnesium. Infertility, bad PMS, headache, fatigues. You getting those headaches? Yeah, those headaches can be resolved with 300 milligrams of magnesium. That's over the counter, easy peasy, no mac and cheesy. All right, so let's talk about the other ones. Let's talk about selenium. Selenium is something that a lot of Southern folks lack in. You need 400 micrograms a day. You'll have slow wound healing. So if you do have a breakout, it just takes forever to heal. It's just not healing, just not healing, just not healing. Add a little selenium to your diet. Low immune system, memory problems. Are you having trouble remembering things? Slow metabolism. Are you losing weight slowly? Hair loss or dry hair? Infertility. So these are some things that may be happening to you. Sodium. Let's talk about low sodium. Do you believe that we're supposed to have the sodium, right? So pink Himalayan salt, get it. Use it on everything, everything. So you need 500 milligrams a day. That sounds like a lot, but that's what you need. If you don't have it, also nausea and vomiting. There's that headache again. So I'd say magnesium and that pink Himalayan salt is pretty doggone important. Memory loss, confusion, lethargy, fatigue, loss of appetite, irritability. I know y'all really want the loss of appetite, but that'll come naturally. Don't deplete your sodium. Irritability or muscle weakness. So when you're feeling a little on edge, maybe you need to look and say, if I just add some magnesium and sodium, I think I'll be good. I take my water and I make a salt water. You add some pink Himalayan salt to that. So it's really, really, really important to get those things in. Super important. Hey, Vicki. Hey, Catherine. Thanks for joining. Hey, Loretta. So we've talked about water. Water is very important. So do we know what's really important in losing our weight and being all on keto? That's Hey, Uncle Gerald, that's going to be water, water, water. Also, let's talk about, let me get my checklist on here. Let's talk about the apps. All right. So a lot of you, I want y'all to drop me a 6 below if you're currently using a keto app. Thanks for sharing, Katie. You guys can share this out to your keto groups, to your camping groups, to your mother groups, to your whatever groups that you're a part of. Share this out. More people should know about keto. So let's talk about apps. If you are using an app to track keto, let me know what kind of app you're using. There you go. Loretta's using one. Kimber's using one. Great, great, great. So I talked about Carb Manager before. So let's just go ahead into Carb Manager. If you're not using an app right now, let me see if I can. Oh, it's a white screen. It's not going to show up. Hold on. I have to turn my internet on. If my internet goes wonky, let me know. I turned it back on for this. So I see several of you are using an app. So apps are super important. If you're not using an app, what you an app. Let me turn these off here and get this going. Okay, so Carb Manager is the one that I have chosen to represent and use. And what it does is it gives you a tracking. But you're going to just hit this plus button over here. I'm going to add. Oh, it has speak. I'm looking at the voice. Look at it. Okay, I'm amazing. That's amazing. Wait, said oh, so if you and then here, and those are my proteins. So we talk about carb, protein, high fat. So an egg is going to give me that. Pretty easy. So there. So also you can track water. Okay. So that's my water. You guys need to be tracking water. You can also do an in-depth view. Has the the best. There you go. It shows you your statistics. It will track your steps. So this is really an app to have. I think you can discover that you can look at hands if you go in the menu. So you can look at meal plan, all good there. So if you don't have it, you want to get it. Oh. Hey, hold on. Can you guys hear me okay now? Some of you said you had a hard time hearing me. Oh my goodness. Home telephone cannot get it right. All right. So can y'all hear me okay? All right. So I showed the app. Is it still breaking up now? I just turned my Wi-Fi off. This is so ridiculous, guys. So ridiculous. I wasn't reading comments. I can't read both. It's better. Okay, so what I was saying is with the Carb Manager, you can talk to it. You can tell it what to put in, and that's what all it is. Now, literally, that is just crazy that I couldn't get that to go through. I apologize. So maybe that recorded. Maybe it did not. Home telephone, get your life together. I told them every time it goes lagging, I'm gonna give them a shout out. It's our internet provider. Okay, so basically all I was doing that you guys missed was I was going about and demonstrating the app and what it does and what you know. If you haven't seen that, go back and watch the previous video. It does. It's okay, Melissa. The you can hear me now. It's okay. Just if the Carb Manager one, I'm just not able to do two things at one time. So go back to the previous sessions and it talks more about the Carb Manager, but it does have voice activation. So the app is Carb Manager. It's really good. And so you'll just kind of go in there and play with it, because you want 5% carbs and you want, well, I'm not even going to say percentages. You want a low carb, moderate protein, high fat. And in that, your app will tell you, just like I showed you that circle that you saw, that pie chart, that's what your app is going to do. It's going to help you get your macros right. Now, there's another app for iPhone users that I like. Now, this is only for iPhone users. It's called Happy Scale. And so it has milestones. I don't know if y'all can see it, but there's little 10 milestones at the bottom. And you know what? I don't even care if everyone sees my weight. So it's showing the average, my 10-day best. This is my milestone. So I've got, you know, a few pounds between. And each time I meet a milestone, it's going to tell me. Now, I've just started this thing, but it also tells me over here that I've got 7.9 to my milestone. I'm guessing, guys, I'm going to get to that milestone or get darn near close doing this reboot. So I'm going to be really, yep, Michelle, you got it. It's really good. For those of you who are just scale junkies, now I know Mary is, I know Kim is, I know I am, I know Vicky is, but this app it's called Happy Scale, and it encourages you to get on the scale every day. But what it does show you is it shows you the realism of, look, you know, you got to get real with this, and it will show you let me see if I can get back to it. Reports. Okay, so it shows you exactly like where you're at, where you're going, and it shows you the up down, because when you lose weight, you lose it like this. So you might go up a pound or two and down a pound or two. Happy Scale iPhone users. Yes. Happy Scale iPhone users. So y'all look for it. MyFitnessPal, I've heard of some people using it. I don't use it. I haven't seen a scale one that makes me feel happy like Happy Scale does. Like, it motivates me. Like, I want to get to each one of those goals. It seriously motivates me. Hi, Shari. We lost about 10 or 15 people during that lag. I am so sorry, guys. Okay, so how many carbs are you guys at a day? I know some of you think you're strict keto, and that's okay. But if you're only been doing this about 4 weeks, you need to be tracking your carbs. So tell me how many carbs that you're doing per day. Drop those in the comments below. Now, I do lazy dirty keto, but what I'm telling you to do is the same thing I did when I first started out. When I first started out, I did what I thought was strict keto, which meant I had a phone app. Okay, just because you have a phone app does not make you strict keto. It makes you a new keto. All right. All right, Loretta uses FitnessPal for whoever's asking. So, all right, Mary, put 20 grams. Good, good, good. So, whenever you start out, you want to track these, because there's going to be hidden grams. And when I first started, I said, no, man, I'm tracking everything. There's nothing hidden. Trust me, there are hidden things. I just now, after 6 months, found out there's 2 grams of carbohydrates in a little stevia pack. So, yeah, that crushed my whole heart. Okay, so Chandra, we want to generally stay around 25 or less. 20 grams a day. See, a lot of them do 20, 18, 16 to 25. Great. 15, 20. Those are good. Melissa's 30. That's fine. 20 grams. 14 to 20. 9 to 20. 20 to 25. Good, good, good. So there's a moderate keto. So I'm probably fall in the moderate, because I think I have more than this. When I first started out, it was 20 to 25. And, you know, the whole purpose of keto is, yes, we want to lose the weight, but we also want to make a lifestyle change. I see you guys still bringing those answers in. Very good. So we also want to bring in a lifestyle change. So you can't really, and Michelle, I'm going to use you an example. It's not a bad thing, but Michelle says 20 to 25, but I haven't been tracking so far. My mom doesn't really track either. She writes things down. So sometimes we mentally think we're doing 20 to 25. But if you were to go and use an app, you'll find out that you really are probably doing a lot more than that. So when I go and I start tracking, boy, let me tell you what, I have to reel it in. It's like, whoa, I am really going way further than what I thought I was at. Sometimes there's hidden carbs in bacon. You have to read every single label, guys, every single label. So that's really, really important. So if you're eating 50 grams of carbohydrates or less, total grams, then you are probably going to be losing weight on keto, but you're going to lose it at a reasonable pace. You don't have to drop 40 pounds in a month. I just wrote an article and talked all about this. So you want to be that consistent bird. You guys says you're committed to 12 weeks. I promise you in that 12 weeks, you will see results. Now I want to show you guys something, and I'm not doing this to sell product or boast results or anything like that, okay? But what I am showing you is, this is when I started keto, okay? I had no idea I was this size, just so you know, no idea. Okay, so that's where I started. And I'm like, whoa, that is a lot of me, right? So then I progressed along and I got here. And then this is me like Sunday, all right? So do you guys see the difference? Do you see the difference? It's huge, all right? So you guys guess how much this equates to in pounds from here to here. I want y'all to drop below how many pounds you think that this is in weight loss. How many pounds do y'all think I've lost from here to here? So I'm interested to see that. So the way I've done it is I don't kill myself counting stuff, but initially I did, because, and sometimes I will go back on my app, because you have to know what you're consuming. Over and above just the carbohydrates, you need to not be eating 2,000 calories a day if you're not active in any way or anything like that. 125, nope. From a total 85 pounds, 35 to 40. All right, so I'm going to tell you guys 30 because you said it. Mary, you did. Mary knows. Mary knows me. Mary's been watching me. 30 because I said it. But you guys looked at this and you thought it was so much more. So whenever you say, oh, I've only lost 10 pounds, or oh, 50, 100. See, you guys are thinking it's so much more, right? So this is what 30 pounds looks like. 30 pounds looks like this, guys. You guys are thinking I lost a ton of weight. This is what 30 pounds looks like. So if your goal in 12 weeks is 30 pounds or 20 pounds, look at the difference. Look at the difference, guys. This is a huge difference. So the way I've done this is I do a reboot every month. When people are like, why do you do a reboot? I do it because I need to remind myself I'm in control. Y'all made me feel so good with them numbers. Y'all are awesome. So I do it to remind myself I'm in control of my body, not me. My best friend taught me that. I am not going to let my body tell me what to do no more. That is over. I am in charge. Now, do I cheat sometimes? Yes. Should I cheat? No. But I do sometimes. So when my appetite, I have suppressed appetite, especially doing this reboot. You guys won't believe it. And Kimber was brand new, and I'm going to use you a lot, Kimber. Kimber was brand new, and yesterday she's like, holy smokes, I cannot imagine doing this another 24 hours. And we said, hang on, girl, you got this. You got this. We got this. And today she was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe the energy I have. I can't believe I'm not hungry. I can't believe it. I'm doing it, guys. Yes. And so every month it makes me feel good about me. This was a reboot, a before and after doing a reboot. So if I do my reboots consistently every month, if I don't lose any weight except for during this time, I'm on it. I'm on it. So, yes. See, Tina, you need that. All of us need to be reminded. The scale's a liar. Okay. Now this is 8.8 pounds, and that was in 60 hours. 60 hours. I'll have my other reboot pictures tomorrow. And guys, if you want in on reboot, it is an amazing thing to do. If you are spiritual, you can combine your fasting for the Lord and fasting for your health. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Because let me tell you, there's a lot of praying that needs to be going on. Thank y'all so much for the hearts and the love. Y'all are so sweet. And I make myself vulnerable. Like, really, I would have never, ever shared this revealing type of picture to the public or my weight or anything like that. But I'm pretty proud of my progress. So, you know, wow. Okay. So I do the thing. I commit to the process. Every day I drink ketones. Every day I take my vitamins. Every day I eat keto. Now, maybe I'll eat more carbs today than I do tomorrow. Maybe I just gotta have something. But anything that you want, guys, you can simply Google it. And you know, you can Google cheesecake keto and it'll come up. If you're not on my YouTube, and Christopher will drop my YouTube link. If you're not on my YouTube, please go, and not just go to my YouTube, but please subscribe. We're trying to build that community up so more people can have access to this information. Share it with your friends from YouTube. Share it with your friends and tell everyone. I do sell product. I absolutely do. But this is my life. This is what I believe in because it works. Not because, oh, you do this and you do that, and then make sure you exercise and make sure you do this. No, guys, it's just crazy. I want to reboot the end of February, going on a cruise next week. Oh, it's wonderful for those. I would try to be for whenever you're prepared or coming back. Yes, Loretta, get with me. Reboot. The way we do reboots, we put kits on sale and then we all do it together. So February's reboot, and shh, y'all don't tell anyone else, but I'm here to say reboot kits are going on sale tomorrow. So they're letting it come out early. So if you want a reboot, thank you, Loretta. I appreciate it. If you want to get in on the reboot, please, please, please send me a message, or I'll drop the link, whatever. We'll get you information on reboot because I have got a huge list of you who want to do reboot with me, and I'm so excited. We have a nice group right now that I've been working with that has been fantastic, but you get added to a group chat, and we take each other all the way through, and we encourage each other, and it's fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. We also, for those of you, I'm going to put my plug in here, we have a buy one, get one free. If you've not gotten ketones and you need them, get them now because they're cheaper than they have been since I've been doing this. So let's talk about message me after. Okay, cool. Yes, if you want the reboot, I'm going to actually get that link for you guys right now. I'm going to give it to Christopher and he can drop it. I'm going to drop it for you guys right now, because I want you guys in on this. All you do is you go to this link, you put in your email address, you get on the list. You will get notified, and we will be getting you a reboot kit. All right, so we talked about the fat whoosh. I know you guys are looking forward to that. Remember, look for that squishiness. We talked about our symptoms. So I want you guys to drop below, what kind of stuff did y'all eat? And I'm really torturing myself here because I'm not eating, and I am like, ooh, goodness. But this is my broth. This is super yummy. And for those of you doing the reboot with me, I never even got all my broth down. So this is my 6 p.m. broth, guys. So tell me what kind of food y'all ate today. Let me see what I can evaluate. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Mom. All right, so let's see. When we start the reboot actually on around mid-month, around the 15th. So we buy them tomorrow. Yes, awesome. So y'all go to that link and make sure you click, because the reboot is, I'm telling you, if you don't do anything else, that reboot is awesome. So I drink ketones every day and do the reboot, but if you don't do, that reboot is on it, guys. You see results. Taking pictures is key. So tell me what you guys ate today. I ate nothing. My ketones. Let's see. Keto meatloaf and Italian beans. Great job, Lisa. Yes, good job on the reboot, Mary. Grilled chicken salad, excellent choice, Sharon. Wheat thin crackers, about 8. Yeah, that's totally not keto, Chandra. We'll get you in the circle. You just keep showing up, and I want you to watch the previous videos and get those files. If you're having trouble printing those files, you send that link to your local UPS store. They will print everything for you. It's in the description of this. So in the description, you'll see the link. You can send that link directly to UPS store and they will do it. Tuna with mayo on lettuce. That is very good. Spinach dip. If it's not made yourself, you might want to look and see how many carbs are in there. Sometimes there's your hidden carbs right there. Hey, Melissa, thanks for joining us. Let's see. Hamburger steak, broccoli with cheese. Oh my, that sounds so good. And I'm going to tell you, girls with thick thighs, that broccoli is so good for you. So good, so good, so good for you. Broccoli, cauliflower, and Brussels sprouts. Keep eating that stuff. It's good for the thick-thighed ladies especially. It helps reduce the hormone estrogen. Bulletproof coffee. Loretta, you need to watch my previous videos, and we talked about bulletproof coffee. Bulletproof coffee can sabotage you. So you got to be real careful with that. I do a special keto cream that has collagen and MCT oil in it that is way superior to any Bulletproof coffee. I was not losing weight my whole first month, and I believe I could really attribute it mostly to Bulletproof coffee. Hard-boiled eggs, excellent choice. Roast beef, green beans, excellent choices. Super, super good. Yes. Pizza without crust, good job, Wanda. Grilled chicken, Tammy, excellent. Reboot candy, I just dropped the link. Go and click on that link. Christopher, if you can add it in the description, I don't know if you can. Or Christopher, just keep putting it in the comments or reply to Candy. I won't be back from my trip until February 16th. Maybe I can join you in March. But you know what? Even I'm not sure of the date, Loretta, but even if you're a day behind, I'll do it with you. You know what I'm saying? If you want to do it then. If not, we'll catch you in March. Either way. Broccoli is high in carbs. Okay, so whoever's talking to you, broccoli's high in carbs, Michelle, they're absolutely wrong. It may have carbs in it, but you subtract out the fiber. So Michelle, I want you in the top of this, in the description, there are the previous videos that teach you how to track carbs. If you put them in your Carb Manager and you want to always choose net carbs because you want that fiber to come out. You want broccoli. You want cauliflower. You want Brussels sprouts. You want those veggies in your diet. They are important to success. Absolutely. Green beans with bacon and ground beef. Yes, I love it, Bonnie. Steak and green beans for lunch. Absolutely. You guys ate some really great stuff today. Really great stuff. So, any of you missing bread? Oh, I miss bread. Guess what? I have a solution for that. I make keto waffles because I needed some bread in my life. So if you need bread in your life, you can do keto waffles. I love, good, I'm glad. Go ahead and eat that broccoli, Michelle. It's good for you. You can have, lots of vegetables on this. And look in those documents, and it does tell you some of that. Listen to the previous recordings. I cannot stress enough how important that is. Ribs and cheesy cauliflower. You go, girl. My dad makes a cauliflower mac and cheese. Y'all are making me so hungry. All right, so those are some really good things. So I like bread, so I make my own bread. I've made cloud bread. I've made the most amazing loaf bread. That's on the YouTube channel. Both of them are. I make keto waffles. Let's see. Yes, keto waffles are the bomb, right? And I use sugar-free syrup with them. So my net carbs per waffle is like 4 or something like that. I don't know. Whatever it is, like I can deal with it because that's something I really, really love because I put pecans in it. But you know what? Like pecans for a serving, the net carbs are 1 ounce. They're very satisfying. They're really good. Yes, and some things you just think you'll miss and you won't. I thought I would miss rice a lot, but I don't. I also have a recipe for grits using almond flour. So there are so many substitutes out there, guys. So many substitutes. Oh, Carolyn, you must have home telephone. Oh, sorry. I got kick off mine all the time. Coconut flour is okay on keto. Absolutely. So you'll want to use coconut flour and almond flour. Both of those are good. And also let's talk about milk substitutes. You can use almond, coconut, and cashew milk, all unsweetened. All of those are absolutely good. Now, you can put your liquid stevia in there. That's no problem. Hey, Sherry. All right, so those are awesome. Those are awesome. So what you ate today was wonderful. So whatever it is that you like, you can actually Google it and find a pretty decent substitute. So a substitute for rice would be cauliflower rice, but I'm not a cauliflower rice fan. I love a cauliflower soup, though. So if you want a good cauliflower broccoli soup, if you're into that, cauliflower, broccoli, cheese, yum, super good on YouTube. Make sure you hit subscribe. Show me some love. I am doing a giveaway for those subscribers, though. Okay, so how many of you have taken pictures like this? Have you taken your before and better pictures? Because you know what? When I took this picture and I saw this picture, I told my niece, oh my gosh. So I cropped it off up to here and put it on Facebook, and I left the rest of it blank. So just that was on Facebook, and I was like, holy moly. Liquid stevia is fine. I use a liquid stevia, erythritol, and Splenda. There's different ones, and those are also mentioned in the previous video. So take your before pictures, guys. Mary, I'm going to tell you again and again. I'm going to tell you, girl, take some pictures. If you need me to drive to Bono to take some pictures of you, I will. I love you, Mary. That girl does not want to take a picture, but it's okay. It's okay. She's going to hang with me. Let's see, who else? Definitely take your pictures. I thought I would miss Coca-Cola. Haven't had but 1 cup in 2 days. Okay, so Melissa, get that out of your system because that's good. You want to kick that. The way I have kicked sodas is I have replaced it with Zevia, Z-E-V-I-A. You can get it at some of the local grocery stores or Amazon, Whole Foods, those places. You want to stay away from the regular sodas, though. Those will sabotage you completely with keto. Not yet. Take your pictures, Tandra. Bonnie took hers. Sharon, no. Sherry, almond flour grit says, so good, Sherry. It's on my YouTube. Go get that thing, girl. It is so good. Lisa, no. I know you hate pigs. We all hate pigs, guys. I was like, oh, I didn't want to take my jacket off to take this, but now look what I have to show for it. And look at here. Look what I have to show for it. So if you don't take any pictures, you won't have any results to share. Yes, so take pictures. Even if you go in the bathroom and do a selfie picture. So we talked before, and in the little handouts, my pictures are not what to go by for before and afters because, you know, I was a little hard-headed too. So take your pictures. You will not regret it, guys. This is great picture taking. This is in your handouts. You can clearly see the results from top to bottom because they have the same outfit that they're wearing. They're standing the same way. They have nothing busy behind them. It's a plain backdrop behind them. So those are the things. You want good lighting, same outfit, no logos on your clothes, the same distance from the camera. Don't wear anything. You wear something tight. My daughter, she hates it because I use her as a bad example, but that's okay. So my daughter lost 9 pounds on this reboot, but it's really hard to tell because she wore black. Don't wear black. And then these is not tight. So then she did wear a good outfit that was tight, but you can't see what her before results were. So definitely do that. Whereas with mine, you know, they're both tight. They're not anything I'm going to go out to dinner in, but you know, that's what it is. Yes, Zevia is so good, Chandra. Stock up on it and use it. I didn't take before pictures, but I do have pictures from last year's cruise. Good job. Down 58 pounds. Yes. So definitely use your cruise pictures because those will be the same. Use those. But also, Loretta, go and take some a little more revealing pictures like the ones that we did. You took before. Good for you, Melissa. I'm so proud of you. So those pictures are going to be real important. And now I love taking pictures. Like this was taken with an iPhone, guys. I didn't go and have this professionally made. My friend Scott did my hair, and then he took a picture. He used a nice light, but wow. I just was like, I love that picture. And I love that I love pictures. Yes. Yes. Reboot, you know, in my first reboot, I lost, I think, 5 or 6 pounds. And I was like, I'm so disappointed. And my friend Vicky was like, are you kidding me? That is amazing. And, you know, sometimes we just don't think about it. 60 hours to lose 3 pounds is amazing. So the more you do the reboot, the more results you do see too as well. My parents, they don't do the reboot, but I always like to share their results. They want to do the reboot, but they're just not there yet. But I like to share their results. They've been doing it for 6 months too. They also drink the ketones, but they don't do the monthly reboot. My daughter and my son also drink ketones, so yay. All right, so let's talk about what else you can get with magnesium. So this flyer will be in your book. So if you're not drinking, I mean, if you're not taking 300 milligrams of magnesium a day, then maybe you're getting it in these food sources: dark chocolate, nuts, artichoke, spinach, or fish. So those are good things to add to your diet. Your potassium, if you need at least 1,000 milligrams a day, your sources for potassium will be dark leafy greens, avocado, nuts, salmon, and mushrooms. The biggest confusion I had was avocado. I was so confused because I was like, wait a minute. All right, so I'm seeing avocado and keto are everywhere together. How is avocado keto? Because it's kind of high in carbs, right? So let's I don't know why, but I can't spell avocado very easily. All right, so there's 12 grams of 12 grams in 1 cup of avocado. So that's like, whoa, guess how many net carbs there are? Dark chocolate's good. Net carbs are 2. Okay, so you have to take that fiber out because your body digests fiber different. It's not like it's a glucose carb. It's a fiber carb. So we take those out. Salmon, mushrooms are really, really good for you. 1/4 of an avocado. You can eat, when I make stuff like chicken salad, deviled eggs, my egg roll in a bowl, stir fry, all of those, I will chop avocado up and put it in there. Now, I don't like the taste of just avocado, but if I mix it in with something, to me, it just takes on the taste of whatever's there, and I love it. I even ate it in my omelet, so it's super great. Sodium. Sources for sodium are also going to include bouillon or broth, so I'm drinking my keto broth, bacon, salt, your pink Himalayan salt, spinach, and fish. Throw out that table salt, guys. Just get rid of it. Get rid of it. Dark chocolate. So some people use Lily's, but if you're sensitive to soy, like if you have had some sort of cancer issues as a female, you want to stay away from Lily's. It does have soy in it. I'm not sure about Hershey's sugar-free, but that I do use both of those, so I'm good with that. Peggy trying new stuff. I tried avocados for the first time yesterday. It's okay. Melissa, don't try and eat an avocado by itself if it's just okay. Keep avocados in your fridge. Try dicing it up. And so say you're making chicken salad. Take a little bit of chicken salad, put it on the side, put a couple pieces of avocado in there, mix it up, see if you can tolerate it. If you can, throw it in there. The other key to it is slice it real thin or mash it up into something. Guacamole is great. I love guacamole, so I will take my cheese wafers that I make. They taste like Captain wafers. I'll dip those. I'll dip pork skins. Go to your local barbecue place and tell them you want a bag of pork skins. Usually they'll fry them up and give them to you. Absolutely wonderful. Don't eat a whole bag of them because calories do count. Your daughter hates them. There you go. Yeah, Michelle. Some kids just hate them, you know. So some people like them, just throw some salt on them and they're good. So it just kind of depends on what it is that you like and what it is that you're wanting in your diet. So that makes a difference. So we talked about, and I wanted to bring this out. This is the sugars. The best one is going to be like liquid stevia and erythritol. Those have 0 effect on your glycemic index. Also Trivia. Splenda in the packet is 11. So, you know, you might want to stay away from that. Maltitol, if you see maltitol, that kind of raises it a little bit. So you want to be a little careful of maltitol. Xylitol, that you need to be careful of as well because it has an ingredient in there that is not good for your kids. I'll have to try fried avocado French fries. I'm not sure. Hey, Katie. Hey, Miriam. So regular diet sodas, there's 0, but they also have sucralose and stuff like that. You want to stay away. They cause a lot of bad headaches. You want to definitely stay away from honey. 100 plus carbs is in a can of soda. 100 plus carbs. You also will find 100 plus carbs in white sugar, brown sugar, maple syrup, fruit juice, agave syrup. So don't let those little shelves that say all these sugar things together. Agave is not a low carb keto sugar. Coconut sugar, that's another one they lump up in there. Not a good thing. Honey and none of those are good. None of those are good. So you want to stay away from those. So Splenda and Stevia and the raw are not the best. As you can see, those packs right here. But the liquid, and Splenda now has liquid too. The liquid is good. And my dad said there's 0 carbs in the bag too. For those of you who are new, if you have not set SMART goals yet, you need to do that. It's in the handouts. They're specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely goals. This is what you'll want to set that we want to go over, and I want to see these SMART goals, and I want to see those results at the end of 12 weeks. Let's see if you can get those goals there. Make them reasonable. This handout is also in there. Print this out. Write them down. The first question says, what exactly do I want to do? Let's be specific about that. Do I want to lose 20 pounds? Do I want to lose 2 sizes? Woo, woo, I love them hearts. I love them hearts. Do I want to lose 2 sizes? Do I want to be able to play with my grandchildren? Do I want to be able to go on a plane without having a seatbelt extender? All these little things. Do I want to be able to cross my legs? Do I want to be able to go on a walk? So, yes, Melissa, yes, your carb intake's way up with the sodas. They're super high. How will I track my progress is the next question. Is it realistic for me? Do I have what I need to make it possible? Why am I doing this? Why does it matter? Why am I wanting this? Do I want it to feel better, to look better, to be more confident? Whatever it is, get your why out there. When will I have this completed? Well, I want these SMART goals completed at the end of this 12-week program. Y'all can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Keep showing up. You will learn something new every time you show up. Now, I try and do some review, but if you have not seen the 3 videos before this, you need to go and watch those 3. You need to catch up and watch those. They're all very, very important. Yes, definitely start drinking Stevia. It's awesome. They have all kinds of flavors. All kinds. Super, super good. Hey, Denise. So let's see what else that we need to go through. I do want y'all to know that if you print those things off, you need to watch the video that goes with this, because I picked these things apart. The green list, the first thing I do is it says greens all you can eat list. Nothing is ever all you can eat, guys. I don't care. You still have to watch what your calorie intake is. You will never lose weight if your caloric intake is not in a deficit. Now, there are times that your calories can be too low. If you're doing everything, your carbs are low, your calories low, you're drinking all your water, and you're not experiencing a fat wish, and you've been doing, maybe it's a situation where you're having too little calories. Maybe you want to bump your calories up just a little bit. So you just kind of have to play with it and find out what's working for you. And keto, that's the thing about keto. So many people keto very, 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 very different. Substitutes is where it's at. For those of you wanting meal plans, I don't do meal plans, but I do have a food list. And again, it's in those documents. I mean, in the workshop, go look at all the posts. Health, I love that. I moved my goal from 20 pounds to a SMART goal of 4 pounds from now. Good for you, Kimber. Yes, awesome. That is wonderful. Reasonable, realistic, attainable goals. That's what we need to focus on, because every goal that we meet is given us. That's why I like the Happy Scale app, because it gives me small, reasonable goals. My next goal is at 7 pounds. So that's my goal. I'm not worried about losing 100 pounds or 70 pounds or 50 pounds. I'm worried about losing 7 pounds. So does that sound like that's more achievable? You got to break things down into small goals, and that's how you get from here to here. You got to have those goals, have those goals, have those goals. So you guys know how I feel about meal plans, okay? We're going to use this one and say, okay, well, Greek yogurt, nope. Chia seeds, I don't know. There's chia pudding you can make yourself. Crushed walnuts. First of all, walnuts are not as good for you as pecans. Turkey jerky, okay, not. Cauliflower rice. That's the whole lunch, cauliflower rice. Is this what y'all want? Oh, I don't want this. I don't want this meal plan. Y'all don't be giving me this, because it's not what I like. So I say out with the meal plan. Save your money. There's meal plans out there that they'll build for you and all this, blah, blah, blah. Get the food list. Buy the groceries. Put together what you like. Because you're not going to buy something on the food list that you don't like, except for avocados. You might try those out. Let's see. Some of this sounds good, though. I might add some of this. Some bacon deviled eggs. That sounds pretty good. A half a cup of coconut chips. Yuck. Fried eggs with bacon and a side of greens. Well, I would actually call it, what is it? What do you say when you call it when you add spinach to something? I forget. Oh my goodness, I forget. Sparkling ice drinks are good. You get used to the taste of it, Melissa, just like anything else. Chandra, yeah, print it out this week. Stevia cream soda, root beer, Dr. Stevia. They also have the Mountain Dew one. Yes, you're welcome, Melissa. I'm glad you got them printed out. Sparkling ice waters, different flavors. So Dollar General. Dollar General's got some stuff going on. They got that sauce. If y'all want to know about the sauce, go to my YouTube video. Yes, they are okay to drink. Low carb and no sugar. Yeah, I'm going to try me some bacon deviled eggs. Florentine, that's what it is. So I'm going to have some bacon and eggs Florentine. That's what I was trying to come up with. So you fry your egg. Christy mentioned the Gaskins, shout out to you. Fry your eggs and bacon, and then you add that spinach in there. What? So good, so good, so good. Quiche is good too. All right, so you guys get the idea. This has protein shake with kale, almonds, and blackberries. Y'all, I am so not doing that. I am so not choking that nasty stuff down. Now, I tell y'all, I drink ketones, but that stuff tastes like Kool-Aid. This, I am not drinking a powdery, chalky thing with adding kales and almonds and blackberries on top of that. No. No. Plus, blackberries, you ain't even supposed to, have much of those in the beginning. Let's see. Now, you can't have celery sticks with almond butter. I even will do the peanut butter. But, I'm not strict keto either. Wings with celery sticks, awesome, super good. Ranch dressing is good. Grilled chicken with bell peppers and onions, you can do that. There's so many choices, guys, so many choices. Remember, if you print that list out and you didn't watch that series, the orange list gets canceled out for the beginning. Like blueberries you can have, but a small amount. Like a quarter cup is a teeny tiny amount, okay? So you really don't need much of that. The previous one talks about reading labels. Definitely read labels. Okay, so when we talk about the higher fat, moderate protein, low carb, we want to define what those are. So the low carbs are low glycemic veggies. So those are going to be where you're looking at those net carbs, okay? Dark leafy greens, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, asparagus, mushroom, cauliflower, avocado, coconut flour, almond flour, chia seeds, macadamia nuts, pecans. All of those kinds of things are super good for you. And they are low in carbs. But does that mean you eat them all you can eat? No. You want a handful of nuts. That's it. That's it. When it comes to pork skins, you want, a handful of those. That's it. Don't eat one serving. Don't eat. Because I could throw down a whole big giant bag of pork skins. I don't know about y'all, but yeah, that's a lot of calories in those pork skins. This says Celtic sea salt. Nope. Just use pink Himalayan salt. Electrolytes, super, super important. But I just get that electrolyte squeeze water to put in there. I talk about a lot of that in my cooking stuff, which I will be cooking back again tomorrow. Protein. So you want to get protein through your pork rinds. If you can get grass-fed or organic, great. If you can't, we live in a processed world. But it's always better to do unprocessed wherever you can. I love them too, Chandra. I love them. Sausage, uncured sausage, though. Dark meat of chicken, beef of any kind, bacon. The bacon grease is good, too. Fish, seafood, eggs, lamb, turkey, chicken, pork. And let's talk about the fat. What do we want in fat? Sausage, again, is part of the fat. Dark meat of chicken, organic, pasteurized, all the meats that we just mentioned have fat in them. Fish oil has fat in them. So you can take the krill oil supplements. Those are good. MCT oil has fat in them, but it's good. Your body can digest MCT oil really good. Butter, whipping cream. Make sure you get the zero carb. I use Land O'Lakes heavy whipping cream. It's zero carbs. Cheese. There's also, if you're going non-dairy, there are also products out there that are non-dairy. Avocado oil. That is the only thing I use for frying. Avocado oil. Uncured means no, it doesn't. It just means just look on your label for carbs. That's basically in a nutshell. When you read your label, look to see total carbs, dietary fiber. You subtract out the dietary fiber, and you're good to go. Olive oil, if it's not heated, you don't want to heat olive oil. Olives, that is a super go-to snack for me. Black olives, green olives, any kind of olives. I do a lot of fried cheese, which is a bad thing because I'll lose slower, but I still like my fried cheese because I'm still obviously losing, so I'm good with that. Let's see. Oh, I've gotten fresh coconuts before. You can eat a little bit of the coconut and drink that coconut water. It is so very good. So very good. Flax meal and flax seeds, excellent for you. Zero carbs, super good fats, super, super, super good. Chia seeds also. Palm oil, I haven't used that, but I have used the heart of palm. So yeah, it's been interesting. So I had a question that I wanted to see if I could get to for before that came on, because I get questions in my inbox all the time. Now this one came from a customer, so I do try to provide some more one-on-one with my customers, those who are purchasing. For those who are not my customers, unfortunately I can't do, you know, one-on-one a lot out there. So what I do let you guys know that you have, this is the form to ask them in if you're not one of my customers. So I have to give them first priority. Question: I haven't went full keto yet, so I've been using Swerve sugar and Kerrygold butter. Both are great, and a few other keto items, but for some reason my stomach's been hurting a little. Could it be because of the sugar, which I have not drank, but I bought a cup of Coke in 2 days? Okay, so the sugar in the Coke might be a hindrance, but sometimes different sugar substitutes can affect different people different ways. So you might need to change to a different sugar substitute. Let's see. And so if you're having a bit of a tummy ache, you just need to, and this, I'm not louding anybody out. Good night, Chandra. Absolutely. Oh, we're going over. So, yeah, so any questions that you have, this is the form. If you have a question that you want me to answer, personally, just post it on the workshop link and I will get to it in the next workshop. Those of you who are my people, my customers, you guys, you know, y'all can message me and the VIP group that you're in. So I'm going to close this out with saying, if you have not got on that buy one, get one free, good night, Mary. I'm getting out of here too. If y'all haven't gotten in on that buy one, get one free sale, you need to get in on it. It's a great way to start out. If you're just starting keto and you want something that's going to help you have better energy and better success, definitely message me about that right now. I'm going to get off here. You guys were absolutely wonderful tonight. Time flew tonight. I just cannot believe how time just flies when I'm having fun with you guys. I hope you learned a lot. Next week, we're going to tackle some more deeper issues. So tune in next week. If you've not watched the previous issues, go to the YouTube link and get the 3 weeks before. I will see you guys next Tuesday. Hey, Randall. Y'all have a I don't have a web store, but just message. I actually do have a web store, but I have to give you the link. So just message me, and I want to make sure you have the information you need before you order. Absolutely, Michelle. Just send me a message, and I'll respond. My inbox is already full, guys, so I'm going to get off and start answering y'all. Y'all have a wonderful night. Over and out from Keto Gammy. Instagram is #Keto Gammy. My YouTube link has been posted in the description. Y'all are absolutely amazing. I love you guys. Y'all have a wonderful night. Good night, good night, good night.